Hello and welcome. You're looking at these and you're like, there's 3 books here. Yeah, there's 3 books. I'm kind of going through these quick because I don't have a lot to say about any individual one of them. Where to start? I guess we'll start with the one that has the actual Captain Marvel in it. Right here, look, there's Marvel. In fact, this is like so far back in that character's history, he still has to swap places between being trapped in, I think it was the negative zone, and Earth. So the Avengers are hunting him down, and it's not the Avengers I would have picked for the mission. His earthly alter ego, Rick Jones, zaps him, and they capture him. They take him to a hospital, rush him to this facility, and they do the decontamination. There was no time for divisive anger, only for desperate measures. This book is crazy. These people, everybody just kind of, like, when I'm reading this, I just kind of read all their dialogue as shouting. Like, everybody is just shouting at the top of their lungs to each other. Who even worked on this book? Roy Thomas wrote it, Sal Buscema did the art. Okay. Yeah, well, everybody's just shouting. And look at his face! Please, dear God, he's got to pull through. He's got to, because if he doesn't, then I killed him! Look at that! Look at Rick Jones's hair! Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, so what's going on is Rick Jones and Captain Marvel change places. Captain Marvel breaks into the Baxter building, and he starts hijacking a machine that Mr. Fantastic built that opens a gateway into the negative zone. He pulls Rick Jones out. The Nihilist follows. Stuff happens, and it turns out that he was contaminated with lots of radiation, so the Avengers hunt him down, and that's where the start of the book is. It's actually like some in media res. We start in the middle of the story, then we jump to the start, then we do this. The art's okay, like it doesn't stand out to me except the coloring. This was obviously made for newsprint. The coloring pops. A Nihilist looks freaking intimidating, stepping through the Kirby crackle right there, man. That is some awesome stuff. And in the end, you know, it's all okay. We get some crazy cosmic looking stuff. They drain enough of the radiation that nobody's going to die. And we get the setup for the actual Avengers Kree Skull War book. This is just like the preface. Yeah. It is what it is. I gotta say, I only kind of half liked it. Like, I didn't really like any of the 3 Avengers that were in the book. But it was so nice to see kind of just like the complete craziness. I mean, it looks like they're hitting with the electric chair here, man. What the hey? For $1, it's hard to beat. I guess we'll go to this. I guess we're doing this in like chronological order because I think this is the originally the oldest book here. And then this is like got to be from the early mid '80s. Chris Claremont decided he liked Miss Marvel. This was right after he had Rogue drain her powers, and then Rogue turned good. I didn't read any of these books when they were new because I was like 1 year old. Okay. And it's exactly what you expect from Kirby X-Men. Claremont X-Men. Oh my gosh. Have I been saying Kirby instead of Claremont this whole time? Because if so, I'm an idiot. I might be an idiot anyway. Yeah, it's exactly what you expect. It's very soap opera-y. There's drama. There's some pretty good looking art. Meanwhile, back at the X-Mansion, Illyana is sitting there and Professor X is like trying to probe her mind because, you know, that's not a violation of ethics. Storm realizes she's like implanted with a brood egg or whatever. She freaks out. Binary, you know, she's still like angry about the stuff that the Avengers let happen to her a couple years previous. She freaks out, wrecks the ship, kills all the X-Men. All right, well, I mean, that is one way to end the X-Men series, right? You just decompress the ship they're in and kill them all. And for $1, this was fun to flip through, but I gotta say, I don't really care about the plot line that's going on here. So reading all that dialogue just kind of left me with a lot of, whatever. Like Wolverine's being all, claws. Cyclops is like, we don't kill Wolverine. And Wolverine's like, you want to bet? Like, it's very classic stuff. I've seen it before. I've seen it done better than it was done in this issue. The writing's good, though. It's Chris Claremont. It's what you expect. The art's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't really care for the story. But it's only $1. This one, oh my god, look at this terrible cover. Alright, let's flip it open. What's on the interior? What's on the interior? Completely different art style. I kind of like it. It's very inky, smudgy, kind of dirty feeling. I kind of like it. Why isn't that on the cover? Like, why? The cover art is worse in every way. It looks flat. Her neck is maybe a little too long because she's not built like a ballerina. She doesn't have, like, her jaw won't pull up that much. Like, I've seen one person in real life that had a neck this long. She weighed about as much as, like, one of my legs. She must have weighed like 70 pounds, and she was tall and wispy thin, and she had nothing here around her neck. Like, it had just sunk down. She wasn't like anorexic or anything. She was just like a super lithe ballerina. That's the wrong kind of neck. We get this like kind of satisfying fight where the bad guy's being sexist, and it's bleh. Then Miss Marvel whips out her panties, wraps him over his head, and smothers him to death. Okay, good job. Then we get over a couple more pages, and they're trying to sell us on her character. They're telling us why we should like her. Marvel said. Bullcrap! You are not Captain America. You're an imposter. You're the guy who said Hell Hydra. So your opinion, just go right out the door. Just leave right now. Her name is, well, her freaking super name is Miss Marvel. It's a great name, and she had a fantastic costume before you guys wrecked it. This right here with that awesome red sash, the thunderbolt of power. She looks like she can kick the crap out of you. This looks like she spends a lot of time on her hair, like making sure that there's enough pomade in it so that she can have her faux hawk. Like, So not only is Captain America selling us on the character, but Peter Parker, seriously, I love your hair. I don't want to be vaporized. So they're trying to sell us on this character who has been rejected time after time after time. You've been pushing this character for 30 years, and you think that rebranding her to Captain Marvel is supposed to endear her to people? Screw you. I almost want to rip the book apart, but I paid $1 for it, so I'm not going to. But I almost want to rip the book apart. It's trash. Even for $1. This is just trash. Let's throw things out of here. I got some things to throw. There. I hit it with some pins. Sadly, the caps were on, so I didn't improve the cover art. But you can't have everything, right? I'll see you guys next time. This is like the first True Believers book that's not worth buying. Don't do it. If you see this on the shelf, leave it. Let it rot there. Let it compost. It will be more useful as compost than it is as reading material. I'll see you all next time. Until then, you have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Join us on Discord. Link should be in the description below. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.